Hi, this is Nicole with So Much More. In this video tutorial, you will learn how to make a lanyard. Get your supplies and measurements on my website. The link is in the description. To make this project, you'll need an iron and pressing mat, some quilting cotton, and some shape flex, which is an interfacing, and those will need to be cut to length. This shape flex is also called SF101, and it's a product by Pellon. Some thread, I use cotton thread of 40 weight, and then a swivel lobster clasp. All of these items can be found linked in the description of this video. The first thing you're going to do is have your quilting cotton facing the wrong side up, and you're going to find the fusible side on your shape flex. That's the bumpy side. One side is smooth and the other side has little glue pellets. So the bumpy side needs to be affixed to the wrong side of the fabric. And you're going to scoot this a couple inches down from the end. We're going to need that extra space. This will help us sewing it all together towards the end. So you're going to take your iron and you're going to fuse that the entire length of the strip. You don't have to have a continuous piece of interfacing. So I just used some leftover bits that I had, and I cut two pieces. If you're doing that, you can just match them up, overlap a little bit, and continue pressing. When you get to the other end, just cut off any excess shape flex and make sure that you leave a couple inches where there's no shape flex adhered to the quilting cotton. Now we're going to fold the fabric in half, wrong sides together, and press that for the full length of the fabric strip. Once you have that folded in half, you'll open that back up and fold both sides, both raw edges, in towards the center crease and press that along the full length of the strip. And for good measure, you can press those closed. It'll just make it easier when you take it to the sewing machine. Now we're going to take it back over to the sewing machine and sew both of those sides closed. Your needle placement should be about 1/8 of an inch away from the edge. I like to start sewing on the side that has the open edge. It just helps everything stay together. Once you get the first side sewn closed, then you'll turn everything around and you'll sew the other side closed. Now that you have both sides together, you'll take your swivel lobster clasp. I'm going to feed that through the D-ring, and you're going to be folding the top of your lanyard tape so that the exposed side is hidden. And you'll make sure there's no twists inside of your lanyard tape, and you're going to place the other end in between the existing fold. And we'll put this back under the needle to get it closed. We're basically going to be sewing a square. So you'll go inside of the 2 line stitches that you've already made. If you need to put on a zipper foot, you can do that. You certainly don't want to be sewing over the hardware. And that's really all there is to it. Once you're finished, you just trim your threads and you have yourself a lanyard. These are super fun and easy to make.